Report brought to you by HyVee and Liberty. And now let's join our PA announcer and honor our conference championship tennis team here, Jewel.
Central Region Coach of the Year and finished the 2011 season 6 wins away from career victory number 100 on the women's side. William Jewell tennis player Nikki Chambers was named Central Region's International Tennis Association Arthur Ashe Leadership and Sportsmanship Award winner for 2011. The ITA Arthur Ashe Leadership and Sportsmanship Award recognizes outstanding individuals in all divisions at the regional and national level. This award, which dates back to 1984, goes to NCAA Division I, II, and III, NAIA, and JUCO men's and women's players who have exhibited outstanding sportsmanship and leadership, as well as scholastic, extracurricular, and tennis achievements. The team plays 5 players on the Heart of America Athletic Conference All-Conference teams. Nikki Chambers and Paul Peters were named to the HAC All-Conference First Team. Hannah Lindblom, Jamie Baker, and Chelsea Dinkle were named to the All-Conference Second Team. The 5 selections were the most of any school in the HAC last season. In attendance today is senior Carolyn Plenda, juniors Hannah Lindberg, Carly Bassesi, and Jamie Baker, and sophomores Chelsea Dinkle and Mackenzie Lown. 2 members of the team were named National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics All-Americans. Nikki Chambers and Paula Peters were named to the All-American Honorable Mention Squad. Chambers became the first women's tennis player in the history of William Jewell to be named an All-American for 4 years. Chambers was also named William Jewell's Female Athlete of the Year for 2010-2011. The Cardinals are looking forward to their new start in the Great Lakes Valley Conference and will begin spring competition in 2012 on February 18th against Nebraska Wesleyan University in Lincoln, Nebraska. Let's hear it for the women's tennis team.
And Paul Worstel will join us in just a moment when we return. 3%. Paul Worstel is here joining us, and welcome. First of all, congratulations on that Heart of America Conference tennis championship you were honored for just a moment ago. Tell us the story behind that championship, if you would.
Sure, it was a very special team last year, the 2011 edition of our women's tennis team. Never had a group more focused, more dialed in on a specific goal in mind, which was to win the conference in our last year of NAIA and qualify for the national tournament. We had fallen short the 2 years previous going into the conference tournament as the #1 seed and undefeated in regular season play. And that was the case again last year. We were undefeated going into the conference tournament. And the day of the conference tournament final when we played Lindenwood, I have never been around a team so driven and with the fire in their eyes that they knew nothing was going to stop them from taking that title. And never been around a group of girls that worked as hard as that team. And it's one of those years I'll never forget as long as I coach. It was a great year.
Yeah, and you get the banner, one of the last banners from the Heart of America Conference for Jewell.
Yeah, it's a really neat, and that's one of the things we told our players is that, this is our last opportunity in the NAIA to qualify for nationals, and especially knowing that this year being our first year of Division II, we were not going to be able to do that as a team in the spring setting, and so we really wanted to get a good taste in our mouth going into NCAA play.
Well, Coach, let me ask you about, I know you had a great season last year. Let's talk about this year. You talked about going in the Great Lakes Valley Conference, and I know can you compete in that this year, or do you have to wait a year?
No, we can compete. We just will not be able to go to the conference tournament. Yeah, so very much like a lot of the other sports programs here, which and one of the great things that I'm really looking forward to is we have competed very well with some of the top teams in the conference, and I feel really good about where we are as a program. And my goal in mind is to get an email from the conference commissioner telling us what a great season we had, but too bad we can't go to the conference tournament.
Yeah, I heard you talk the other day about that, and I totally agree. That would be great to see you do that. How about recruiting-wise? Can you talk? I know that I got to watch what I ask you guys anymore because we're Division II too, but how recruiting-wise, how's things going in that respect?
Things are going really well. We have a couple of players that we'll be able to announce in April on the women's side. We'll have 2 that we'll be able to announce in April on the men's side. So we're really excited about the direction of where we're going. Recruiting has actually gotten a little bit easier in some respects just from the move to the NCAA. We're getting a lot of recruits coming to us rather than us having to go out and search for a lot of recruits. And so we're really excited about that move and really excited about what the additions that we're going to have this coming spring.
Well, I know you've had great tennis tradition here, and that says a lot about you and your program. And, you know, we hope you can continue to do that. I'm anxious just watching all the sports going in this new conference, you know, how it's going to be. But is the conference considered a strong tennis conference?
It is. With the 16 conference schools, 14 of the 16 play tennis. That's a high number, and so so what they do is they split the divisions in an East and West division,
right.
And so we'll be in the West with a lot of the other schools that are around this area. So we're really excited about it. We actually got a very high recognition this past fall. We had a doubles team that qualified for nationals through the Intercollegiate Tennis Association, which we were eligible to play because it's governed by them and not the NCAA. And so truthfully, we can say that we were William Jewell's first ever NCAA national qualifiers. So we feel pretty good about that and looking forward to having them compete in the spring.
Well, congrats and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Tell us who you had here behind you. You were visiting.
Yeah, my sons Brady and Carter are here with me today, and actually Carter just scored his first basket today in his first second basketball game today, so he's pretty excited about that.
There's Carter and Brady. Well, congratulations on the tennis thing. It was nice to have last year's team be honored here. You had a chance to be recognized. I thought that's pretty good.
I appreciate the coverage. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Paul Worstel has been with us here at halftime.